Hi friends, it's Barry. Welcome to the free-to-play journey. Thanks for stopping by my channel. Let's go ahead and dive right in. Now if I go over here, this guy has this little sparkle above him. This is another event kind of similar to the last one, except these ones are somebody has to interact with it to start it. So we're going to go ahead and start this event. And you have several events like that. You have the ones that just randomly spawn whenever. You have some that are on a specific timer that go off at the same time every day. And then you have some that need to be started, but then are like train events to where if you complete one event, that will start another event, will chain together. So if I start this one, it's probably going to have a couple more events after it. I'm just hovering over my skills a little bit so I can see what each of them does. Alright, now we're just defending this guy as we run around. Alright, so that event completed. Now we got a few more levels. You can see I was running around with someone. Now if I wait just a little bit longer, there might be something come up. Oh, yep. Got something going on here. And now we have a new boss to fight. Guy's pet got turned against him. I think we lost our buddy too. Sometimes it takes a little bit for the next event to spawn, but they generally are pretty good about spawning right after each other. Alright, we got a few skins for finishing one of the bonus events that was going on. And I think that's the last of this event.
Perhaps some good can come of this nightmare.
Just following this guy around a little bit to see if it goes anywhere. But yeah, you can always tell where you are in the event chain by checking out the wiki. And if you type it in the chat box, /wiki, whatever you need to look up, it will automatically pull up a different window with the wiki information in it. And the Guild Wars 2 wiki is really good about being pretty up to date with like everything that's in the game, whether that's items or expansions or just any journal information that you need. It's a very helpful tool. /wiki ET will bring up the event timer, which also shows all the major events that are going on, like bosses and things. I'm just running around this cavern a little bit to see if there's anything interesting in here. Alright, see, dodging got me another achievement point towards my achievement goals. Alright, so if I come over to this heart, sometimes the hearts will need to transform or to do something specific, or maybe they'll give you an item that you need to use to fulfill their request. So it's always a good idea just to go check out the heart to see if there's anything that you need. This one in particular just wants us to gather mushrooms. And it says harvest on there. I'm not actually harvesting. Harvesting specifically is done with tools that I don't have any tools equipped yet, but I can go on to that later when harvesting comes up in a bit. I know in other games, whenever harvesting came up, you just kind of grab things as you go, but in Guild Wars 2, you need specific tools to do any harvesting. So we're just killing some spiders to finish off this heart. And you can always see your heart progression in the top right corner. Yeah, I kind of skimmed over it a little bit, but when I was looking through my abilities, it looked like the second ability gave me a stun. So anytime that I can, I'm hitting that stun button and then 3 to do an attack that puts bleed on the enemy. Like we leveled up again and finished the heart. Looks like I unlocked the raptor there too.
I do believe it's a good time for a
Now I'm just doing this event to get a little bit more XP. After we leveled up, we got part of our story unlocked. Sometimes they come in these little mail sections, so always a good idea to check your mail. And again, that green star is for anything story related. So Kate, that one Sylvari that we met in our dream, wants us to go talk to her. It doesn't look like anyone else is completing this event, so I'm just going to go back and free a few of these guys. Looks like that was another dynamic event, so as soon as I finished clearing out those trapped citizens, then this boss spawned. Just gonna go kill the Spider Queen. Again, just kind of strafing around her, pressing all my different abilities as soon as they come off cooldown, dodging where I need to, using my heal ability when I need to. Again, just clearing out some of my inventory. And the reason these chests give you an option of 3 different items is because it's for the different weight classes. I am on a thief, so I'm going to be picking the medium armor items. Just checking to see if I can equip anything in any of these extra slots. And here's where you equip your harvesting tools. The game is pretty good about giving you a bunch of them, and there are merchants that will sell them if you ever run out. But these are the items you need to actually harvest the different plants and things in the area. And this game does have an underwater component to it, so I'm going to equip this aqua breather, make sure I can swim and fight underwater. I will need underwater weapons at some point, but I don't have any right now. Alright, so I can see that green mark on my map. I'm just going to go ahead and teleport right to it, or use the closest waypoint. And then we can continue on our story. You can always see where you're at in the story by clicking on this section. And I didn't mention this before, but the expansions do follow the same story pattern there. So if you're wondering what expansion comes after the other, they're listed in order story-wise. You're just checking out my achievement panel, see if I can put on any titles. I don't have any titles. It's always good to keep an eye on these and complete them as you go. And you do get rewarded for the more achievement points you get. Still checking these vendors to see if they have any salvaging kits, but they don't. I'll find one eventually. Alright, here's the next part of our story.
started warden training yesterday.
So you won't be leaving the grove after all. That's beautiful news.
No, I changed my mind about leaving.
Let's grab a nectar together later, okay?
I look forward to it.
And that's going to do it for today's episode. Remember to be kind, you're never alone, and always hope. I'll see you next time. Bye.